Hello, my name is Kyle Briscoe, the artist behind What a Time and producer of What a Time Live. Before watching this video, please be warned I will be discussing themes of domestic violence. I promise this video is uplifting, however, this may be triggering for some viewers. If you need to pause and catch your breath, no sweat. If you or someone you know is currently experiencing domestic violence, help is out there. It gets better. A list of resources and supports will be available at the end of this video. So, it has been 2 years, not 3, 2 years, since I wrote this song. I wrote this song after a relationship, a situationship, I guess, in my life came to an end. It's the first time I felt seen, and that was awesome. He kind of was a little flaky, right? And I wasn't too pleased about that, so I said, see ya.
What would this be used for?
I don't know. The song is about a long period of time. At first, summer hit, and it was awesome because I got to relax and breathe and reorganize my life and process a lot of, things that I had been holding off of doing. I survived domestic violence, and I was living that life for 17 years, not knowing when I would wake up or if I would. It was actually October of that year that my father was put on trial for 9 counts of assault, and he got away with it. So that really hurts, and I mean, there's certainly much more I could tell you. And it made me feel, like I wasn't worth it, but I soon realized that was a lie, and that I was, that was the greatest feeling in the world. What I think is really neat about this song is that it allowed me to express that feeling of being a whole person, that I didn't have before. I hope that, other people who listen to this, who have had that experience, know that they have a worth and they have value, even though we live in a society where it's not a given that people give you that respect. I want you to know that you're perfect just the way you are, and you always have been. I went for a drive one day. I was driving up Marion, went to that one domo that's cheaper than anywhere else in the city, and I just cried. So I went home, went right into my space, and I started playing the piano, and this melody came to me. The melody that's played in the piano is the same one that I sing, but it wasn't like that at first, and I cannot remember the original melody. Yeah, one day I got together with some friends and we started playing gigs. We did covers and all that, and I thought, well, why don't we play some of my songs? So we got together and we did that. It was great, and we recorded it. So here I am, 2 years later, and life could not be better. I wish I could talk to that version of Kyle, and even the youngest one, and show him all the stuff that he's accomplished. And every time I perform the song, it's completely different. And it's a vehicle for me to be vulnerable and express myself, because I grew up in a space where I couldn't be. I used to do these video diaries where I would just record myself talking and expressing my feelings, and it felt really good, and it kind of helped me feel just better about stuff that I've had to deal with. And so I just talked, and I talked about the whole entire relationship we had, and I cried, and I played songs over it and whatever, and then it felt really good. I've always liked singing pop, more than anything. How I ended up singing classical, doing opera, well, that's another story. I really wanted the song to have this feeling of tension throughout the whole duration of it until the end, because the message really is well, you need to feel your feelings. It's really hard, yeah, I mean, love and life, all that stuff, it really does suck. But yeah, I have my whole life ahead of me. the summertime, life felt whole. Life was large with laughter and fun, sun-kissed by the breeze of the ups and falls. Fall came around too. I learned some things that I hardly knew, like how I could live after feeling so small. I felt whole for the first time. I felt whole. So I gave a chance to this guy because of the way that he looked in my eyes. Each and every hello felt like our first time. So time went on, and in bliss I was still. It went slow. His eyes were open, but mine were closed. How could someone like him lead you so wrong? I felt whole. Oh, I felt whole. Oh, the story I never got, all the love that then was lost. It's not a sad song, it's not a bad song. I'm learning to let go. So I wish you well, and I wish you good, 'cause you couldn't love me as you should. And I knew from the moment you said you would. So I said goodbye, 'cause I've opened my eyes to the sun and life's wonders. My time's just begun, and I hope that someday you'll have that too. I feel whole. Oh, I feel whole. In the summertime, life felt whole. Life was large with laughter and fun, sun-kissed by the breeze of the ups and falls. Fall came around. I remember singing "Since You've Been Gone" by Kelly Clarkson in the bathtub. So that's kind of my villain origin story.